They left this month, January 2025.
Nora Orlandi, aka Joan Christian, singer, pianist, composer. June 28, 1933 to January 1, 2025. Also known by the pseudonym Joan Christian, was an influential singer, pianist, and composer whose work left an indelible mark on Italian music and film scores. Orlandi was a pioneer in the world of Italian soundtrack composition, blending haunting melodies with rich orchestral arrangements. Her compositions, particularly in the realms of giallo and spaghetti western films, captivated audiences with their unique blend of suspenseful and evocative themes. She was a trailblazer in a field largely dominated by men, and her work inspired a generation of composers and filmmakers. Nora Orlandi passed away in 2025, leaving behind a legacy of cinematic and musical excellence that continues to be celebrated. Wayne Osmond, singer, guitarist from The Osmonds. August 28, 1951 – January 1, 2025. Singer, guitarist, and member of the world-famous Osmond family. As one of the original members of the Osmonds, he played a crucial role in the band's success, contributing not only as a vocalist but also as a multi-instrumentalist, showcasing his talents on guitar, keyboards, and brass instruments. The Osmonds rose to international fame in the late 1960s and 1970s, scoring numerous hits across pop, rock, and country charts. Wayne's musicianship and vocal work helped shape some of the band's biggest hits, including Crazy Horses, Down by the Lazy River, and Goin' Home. Though the group started as a barbershop-style harmony act, they evolved into a rock and pop sensation, with Wayne embracing the transition as both a performer and songwriter. Despite stepping back from the limelight in later years due to health challenges, he remained a beloved figure within the Osmond family legacy. His impact on the group's sound, combined with his dedication to music, earned him a special place in the hearts of fans. Wayne Osmond passed away in 2025, leaving behind a rich musical legacy that continues to inspire generations. Alfred Jesse Smith, a.k.a. Brenton Wood, singer, songwriter. July 26, 1941 – January 3, 2025. Born Alfred Jesse Smith on July 26, 1941, was a celebrated singer and songwriter, best known for his smooth, soulful voice and timeless hits. Growing up in California, he developed a passion for music, drawing inspiration from Sam Cooke, Jesse Belvin, and the Platters, which helped shape his distinct sound, a blend of soul, R&B, and pop. His breakthrough came in 1967 with the release of Boogum Boogum Song and Gimme Little Sign, both of which became defining tracks of the era. Gimme Little Sign, in particular, became an enduring classic, achieving international success and solidifying Wood's place in soul music history. His unique style, marked by catchy melodies and heartfelt lyrics, won over fans across generations. Though his mainstream success peaked in the late 1960s, Wood continued to record, perform, and influence soul music for decades. His songs remained staples on oldies radio stations, and his music was frequently rediscovered by new audiences. Brenton Wood passed away on January 2025, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable melodies and soulful performances that continue to resonate with music lovers worldwide. Beej Chaney, guitarist, worked with The Suburbs. April 30th, 1957 – January 5th, 2025. Guitarist and musician best known for his work with The Suburbs, a Minneapolis-based new wave and punk-influenced rock band that emerged in the late 1970s. As a key member of the group, he helped shape their energetic and eclectic sound, blending elements of punk, funk, and art rock into a unique and influential style. The Suburbs gained a strong following in the Minneapolis music scene, alongside bands like The Replacements and Husker Du, becoming one of the defining acts of the city's alternative rock movement. With memorable performances and albums such as In Combo, 1980, and Love is the Law, 1984, the band solidified its place in underground music history. Chaney's distinctive guitar work and charismatic presence contributed to the group's success and enduring cult following. Though the band saw various lineup changes and breaks over the years, their music remained a staple of alternative rock and new wave fans, with periodic reunions keeping their legacy alive. Chaney's influence on the Minneapolis music scene and beyond continues to be felt. Beej Chaney passed away on January 2025, leaving behind a legacy of innovative music that continues to inspire musicians and fans alike. Fredrik Lindgren, guitarist, composer. February 1, 1971 – January 5, 2025. Guitarist and composer known for his contributions to heavy metal and rock music. Throughout his career, he played a key role in shaping the sound of several bands, bringing a distinctive mix of melodic sensibility and raw intensity to his compositions and performances. Lindgren gained recognition in the Swedish metal scene, contributing both as a musician and songwriter to various projects. His work stood out for its technical proficiency and ability to blend aggression with complex, melodic structures. His dedication to music extended beyond performance, as he also played a role in arranging and composing material that resonated with fans of metal and rock. His influence stretched beyond Sweden, reaching international audiences who appreciated his artistry and craftsmanship. Whether through his guitar work or his compositional efforts, Lindgren left a lasting mark on the music industry. Fredrik Lindgren passed away on January 2025, leaving behind a legacy of powerful and innovative music that continues to inspire musicians and fans worldwide. Hope Foye, aka Frances Hope Wainwright, folk singer, worked with Pete Seeger and the Weavers. September 2, 1921 – January 6, 2025. American folk singer whose powerful voice and unwavering commitment to social justice made her a significant figure in the folk music movement. She was closely associated with artists like Pete Seeger and the Weavers, sharing their dedication to using music as a force for change. Foye's journey as a singer was deeply intertwined with the struggles of the civil rights movement and political activism. With a voice that could both uplift and provoke thought, she performed in venues that welcomed artists committed to equality and justice. However, during the McCarthy era, her career was stifled when she was blacklisted due to her political beliefs, forcing her to seek opportunities outside the United States. Despite these challenges, Foye found success abroad, where her music was appreciated for its emotional depth and sincerity. She continued to perform and record, preserving the rich tradition of folk and protest music, ensuring that her voice remained a beacon of resilience. Hope Foye passed away on January 2025, at the age of 103. Her legacy as a musician and activist remains an inspiration to those who believe in the power of song to shape a better world. Peter Yarrow, singer, guitarist, worked with Peter, Paul and Mary. May 31, 1938 – January 7, 2025. Singer, songwriter, and guitarist best known as a founding member of the legendary folk trio Peter, Paul and Mary. With his heartfelt vocals and poignant songwriting, Yarrow played a key role in the 1960s folk revival, using his music to inspire change and advocate for civil rights, social justice, and peace movements. Alongside Mary Travers and Paul Stookey, Yarrow helped bring folk music into the mainstream, delivering timeless classics such as Puff, The Magic Dragon, Blowin' in the Wind, and If I Had a Hammer. Their songs not only became anthems of a generation but also served as a rallying cry for important social causes. Yarrow was deeply involved in activism, participating in the 1963 March on Washington, and he continued to use his platform for humanitarian efforts throughout his life. Beyond Peter, Paul and Mary, Yarrow's solo career further reflected his passion for music with a message, and he remained committed to fostering change through his songs and educational initiatives. His impact on folk music and activism is immeasurable, and his legacy will endure for generations. Peter Yarrow passed away on January 2025, at the age of 86. His voice, spirit, An unwavering belief in the power of music to bring about change will continue to resonate in the hearts of many. Samuel David Moore, aka Sam Moore, singer, from Sam and Dave. October 12, 1935 – January 10, 2025. Powerhouse soul and R&B singer, best known as one half of the dynamic duo Sam and Dave. With his electrifying vocals and unmatched stage presence, Moore helped define the soul music era of the 1960s, delivering some of the most iconic hits of the genre, including Soul Man, Hold On, I'm Comin', and I Thank You. Moore's partnership with Dave Prater under the Stax Records label resulted in some of the most high-energy, gospel-infused soul records ever recorded. Their call-and-response style, backed by the legendary Booker T. and the MGs, made them one of the greatest R&B duos of all time. Known as the Double Dynamite Duo, Sam and Dave's influence stretched beyond soul, inspiring countless artists in rock, funk, and pop. After the duo disbanded, Moore continued his career as a solo artist, collaborating with legends such as Bruce Springsteen, Billy Preston, and Elton John. In 1992, he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy as a soul music icon. His impact on music was undeniable, and his raw, passionate voice remained one of the most recognizable in the genre. Sam Moore passed away on January 2025, at the age of 89. His spirit and contributions to soul music will forever echo through the songs that made generations dance, sing, and feel. Mark Izu, bass player, composer. September 30th, 1954 – January 12th, 2025. Visionary bassist, composer, and sound innovator, known for his groundbreaking work in Asian American jazz and avant-garde music. A pioneer in blending traditional Japanese instruments with contemporary jazz, Izu helped shape a unique musical landscape that honored cultural heritage while pushing creative boundaries. As a composer, he crafted scores for films, theater, and orchestral performances, weaving together influences from Chinese, Japanese, and Indonesian music with the deep, resonant tones of the acoustic bass. His collaborations with esteemed artists and ensembles, including Anthony Brown's Asian American Orchestra, cemented his reputation as a key figure in multicultural jazz fusion. Beyond his work as a musician, Izu was a cultural advocate, deeply involved in Asian American arts movements. His contributions to the preservation and evolution of Asian American identity in music were recognized through numerous accolades, including grants and awards for his compositions. Mark Izu passed away on January 2025, at the age of 70. His legacy lives on through his bold compositions, his commitment to cultural storytelling through music, and the lasting impact he made on the world of jazz and beyond. David Lynch, aka David Keith Lynch, filmmaker, musician. January 20th, 1946 – January 15th, 2025. Iconic filmmaker, musician, and artist whose work left an indelible mark on cinema and popular culture. Known for his distinct surrealist style, Lynch created films that blurred the lines between reality and the subconscious, often delving into the darker aspects of the human psyche. His groundbreaking work in neo-noir and psychological horror became his trademark, with films like Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, and the cult classic Eraserhead establishing him as a master of the avant-garde. As a musician, Lynch explored his creative instincts outside of the visual arts, composing experimental soundtracks and albums that mirrored the eerie, otherworldly tone of his films. His work as a composer and performer, including the album Crazy Clown Time, reflected his ability to fuse ambient, electronic, and rock music with his cinematic vision. Lynch was also known for his groundbreaking TV series, Twin Peaks, which became a cultural phenomenon. The show's fusion of mystery, surrealism, and dream logic made it a touchstone for TV writers and directors for years to come. Lynch's influence extended to all realms of media, with a body of work that consistently challenged the audience's perceptions. David Lynch passed away on January 2025, just days before his 79th birthday. His legacy is one of artistic innovation, pushing the boundaries of cinema, music, and art in ways that will resonate for generations. Linda Nolan, singer, from The Nolans. February 23, 1959 – January 15, 2025. Beloved singer and a key member of the renowned British pop group, The Nolans. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, The Nolans captured the hearts of fans with their infectious blend of pop, disco, and harmony-driven hits. Linda's powerful vocals were a defining feature of the group's success, most notably on chart-topping songs like I'm in the Mood for Dancing and Gotta Pull Myself Together. In addition to her work with the Nolans, Linda had a solo career and appeared on various television shows. Her contributions to British pop music and her infectious energy have earned her a dedicated fan base. Beyond her music career, Linda Nolan faced personal challenges, including a brave battle with cancer, which she spoke openly about to raise awareness. Her strength and resilience throughout her health struggles inspired many. Linda passed away on January 2025, at the age of 65, leaving behind a lasting legacy in the world of pop music and the hearts of those who admired her for both her talents and courage. John James Sykes, guitarist, singer, songwriter, worked with Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy. July 29, 1959 – January 20, 2025. Legendary guitarist, singer, and songwriter, best known for his work with Whitesnake and Thin Lizzy. With his distinctive guitar riffs, soulful vocals, and exceptional songwriting, Sykes helped shape the sound of classic hard rock and heavy metal. His career began in the 1970s and took off in the 1980s when he became a key member of Thin Lizzy, contributing to albums like Thunder and Lightning. However, his most famous work came with Whitesnake, where his collaboration on albums like 1987 produced some of the band's biggest hits, including Here I Go Again and Is This Love? His guitar solos on these tracks became iconic, cementing his status as one of the greatest rock guitarists of his generation. Sykes was known not just for his technical skill, but also for his ability to bring a unique musicality and emotion to his performances. Throughout his career, he worked with several other prominent artists, including Gary Moore, Tigers of Pantang, and Blue Murder, showcasing his versatility across multiple genres. On January 2025, Sykes passed away at the age of 65. His legacy lives on through his influential guitar work and the timeless music he helped create, leaving an indelible mark on the world of rock music. Garth Hudson, multi-instrumentalist, worked with the band. August 2, 1937 – January 21, 2025. Iconic multi-instrumentalist best known for his groundbreaking work with the band. A virtuoso on a variety of instruments, including the organ, piano, accordion, and saxophone, Hudson played an instrumental role in shaping the sound of rock and roots music during the 1960s and 1970s. Hudson's innovative arrangements and distinct musicality helped define the band's signature sound, featured in such legendary albums as Music from Big Pink and The Band. His organ work on songs like The Weight and Up on Cripple Creek became essential to the group's identity, blending traditional American music with the evolving rock landscape of the time. Over the years, Hudson continued to influence a variety of musicians, from Bob Dylan, with whom he famously toured during the 1960s, to later generations of rock and folk artists. His contributions to music extended beyond the band, as he worked with numerous collaborators and released his own solo projects. On January 2025, Hudson passed away at the age of 87, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that shaped the musical history of the 20th century. His work continues to inspire musicians worldwide, and his unique sound will forever be remembered as a cornerstone of American rock music. Barry Goldberg, keyboardist, songwriter, producer, from The Electric Flag and the Rides. December 25, 1942 – January 22, 2025. Renowned keyboardist, songwriter, and producer whose career spans several decades in the realms of blues, rock, and R&B. He is best known for his work with the iconic The Electric Flag and The Rides, alongside legendary musicians like Mike Bloomfield and Stephen Stills. Goldberg's musical versatility and talent as a keyboardist made him a sought-after collaborator, contributing his distinctive sound to numerous classic recordings. His work with the Electric Flag helped bridge the gap between blues and rock in the 1960s, leaving a lasting impact on the music of the era. Later, with The Rides, he continued to showcase his ability to blend blues and rock in new ways. As a producer, Goldberg was instrumental in shaping the careers of other artists, bringing his deep understanding of both blues and rock to the recording process. Throughout his career, he influenced generations of musicians with his mastery of the keyboard and his ability to craft soulful, enduring music. On January 2025, Barry Goldberg passed away at the age of 82, leaving behind an indelible mark on the world of blues and rock music. His contributions to the Electric Flag and The Rides remain central to the evolution of the genres, and his influence continues to resonate in the music world today. Marianne Faithful, singer, with hits like As Tears Go By. December 29, 1946 – January 30, 2025. Iconic singer, songwriter, and actress who became one of the most influential figures in rock and pop music. Known for her unique voice, Faithful's music spanned a wide range of genres, from folk to rock to punk, leaving a deep mark on the music world. She first gained fame in the 1960s with her hit single, As Tears Go By, which became a classic and showcased her delicate, emotional delivery. Faithful's career, marked by both triumph and personal struggles, was characterized by her ability to reinvent herself across decades. In the 1970s, she overcame personal battles and emerged with an edgier, more distinctive sound, releasing albums that solidified her as a force in the music industry. Throughout her career, Faithful worked with numerous influential artists, including the Rolling Stones, and her deep, expressive voice made her an iconic presence in the music scene. On January 2025, Marianne Faithful passed away at the age of 78, leaving behind an enduring legacy of beautifully raw music that transcended eras and continues to inspire new generations of artists and listeners.
Remember them with joy. Let's hear their songs and celebrate their lives. This was a program from Music and Life by Karlos M. Created by KM Productions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us your favorite artist from this episode. You can also donate on my PayPal, musicandlife.km@gmail.com. Your donation is like a friendly invitation for a cup of coffee, a small gesture that shows your appreciation for the work I do. Every contribution, no matter how big or small, makes a difference and helps me continue creating content that I hope you enjoy. Thank you for your support and for being a part of this community. Until next time. A program for Music and Life KM. Created by Karlos M. Produced by KM Productions. 2024, copyright.